Right. The next one, we explain the bisectors of angles between two lines. So whenever lines meet, for instance, when I draw these lines, so let the equation of this line be a1 b sorry let the equation of the lines be ax plus by plus c. So this one is ax, then this one is also ax. Right, if we give these same equations to both lines, we cannot distinguish them, so we have to put some distinction. So let's just make this one so that we know that this is for line 1, then this 2, so that we know this equation belongs to line 2. When two lines meet, right, there's always an angle between them. Now we want to find the equation of a line that divides this angle into two parts, two equal parts, so that we'll have theta over 2 here, then theta over 2 also on the other side. So this is how we solve it, and we use this formula right here, this formula, and then this formula is a very simple formula. It's just the formula for perpendicular distance but expressed in two different equations of lines. So if we are writing the formula here, we'll have ax plus by plus c, ax plus by plus c, plus by plus c. This one divided by a plus b squared square root, also divided by a plus b squared square root. Perfect. This is the equation. But we have a here, we have a here, we have b here, we have b here. They are like, I did the same? No, they are of two different lines. The first line has a1 and b1. The second line has a2 and b2. So to make it more identifiable, we'll put one here, and then one here. So a1, then 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. So a2, b2, right? So it's simpler this way. So we have to memorize this formula. I'll keep it in the red box. So please memorize this formula. Perfect. Memorize that formula. Right, so let's proceed. So to use this equation, we'll start with an illustrative example. The illustrative example: find the equation of the bisectors of the angles between 5x plus 12y plus 4 is equal to 0. That's the first line, right? And then the second line. So we'll be given two lines, and then we'll be asked to find the equation of the line that bisects the angle between these two lines. That means that if you draw this line, you get something like this. And then if you draw this line, you get something like, I don't know, like this. So like, as an example, there will be an angle in between them. Find the equation of another line, the line that would divide these two. Find the equation of this line. That's what the question means. So this is how we find it. We use the formula. So let's look at the formula up here. We have a1, right? So let's use the first equation as our one. So 5x plus 12y plus 4 is equal to 0. That's L1. And then 3x minus 4y plus 1 is equal to 0. That's L2. That's line 2 and then line 1. Alright, so we have to solve these two using the equation. So let's put it in there. We have 5x, because a is 5, so it's just the equation. We just pick the whole equation and put it there. So 5x, because this is just the whole equation, plus 12y plus 4 divided by square root of a. A is 5 here, from here, and then b is 12. So 5 squared plus 12 squared, that will be 169. And then plus is equal to plus or minus the next one, 3x minus 4y plus 1 over square root of a is 3 squared plus 4 squared, that's 16, that's 25, that's 25. right? If you solve it with calculator, you get the same answer. So in the end, here the next step we'll simplify it. We have 12y plus 4 plus or minus is equal to, this is 13. Then we'll have 3x minus 4y plus 1. This is 5. This is easy, right? Let's cross multiply to get rid of the fraction. So I'll multiply the right side by 30, multiply the left side by 5. Right, so I'll multiply both side by 5 and 13. So like 5 times 13. So I'll get 5 into bracket 5x plus 12y plus 4 is equal to plus or minus 13 into bracket 3x minus 4y plus 1. 4y plus 1. Right. Taking each sign in turn, we have two equations. Right. So we'll take, see, we have plus or minus right here. So we'll take each sign. We'll take each sign one by one. So we'll take plus. So if we are using plus, we'll take each sign one by one. So if we are using plus, then we'll have, if we are using plus, then we'll get, so I'm expanding it straightforward. So 25x plus 60y plus 20 is equal to, right, now we are choosing plus. So we'll do it for both of them. So let's take plus. I'm taking plus first. So this is when I take plus. Right, so I'm taking plus first. It's equal to 13 times, this is 39. So I have 39 x minus 13 times 4, that is 4, 12, 90. So that's 52. 52y then plus 13. Perfect. Now if I simplify by sending grouping like terms, then I have 25 minus 29. That is let me send 25 to the other end, so I'll have 14, right? Because 39 minus 25, that is 14. So I have 14x, but that's not what they got.
Oh.
Right, so yeah, that's what we have. So 39 and 25 goes to that side, we have 14x. So 14x, and then to 60 goes to that side, we have minus 122y. Then 20 goes to that side, we have minus 7 is equal to 0. So when we are using plus, this is the equation of the bisector, right? Now let's go to minus. Let's use minus. Let's do the case for minus. When the sign is taken as minus, then we'll have 25x minus 60y plus 60y plus 20 is equal to minus 39x plus 25 plus 52y minus 13. Sorry, I cleaned the bar, and to plus 52y minus 13. And when we simplify this, we have 39 plus 25, that's 64. So 64x, then plus 8y, then plus 33 is equal to 0 as our second equation. Right, so we have two equations in the end. The first one being this and the second one being this. Right, so what does this mean? So how come we have two equations dividing them? So first, you should understand that whenever a line, right, two lines meet, they form four different angles. Two are always the same, right? So This angle here will be the same angle here, right? The angle here will be the same on the opposite side. This angle theta will be the same here, theta. Then there will be another angle here, let's say alpha. Alpha will be the same angle here. So it means there are two different lines cutting through this. This is line A, and then there's another line that can cut through the other angle, this line. So this line B. That's why we had two equations in the end. So it means one line divides it horizontally, and one line divides it vertically. Right, so there are two lines. So these are the lines that divide the angles of their intersection in equal parts. Right. I think they made a mistake here, right. So it's I think you should check that. And then I went through it well. I don't think we made a mistake. So because we got one correct, so definitely we have to get this one. So I think this is wrong, but I think mine is right. So well, you can go through it and see. So that's how you solve it. That's how you find the bisectors of angles between two lines.